Welcome in to South Florida Daily. Today we are coming to you from Palm Beach, and if you have been watching Palm Royale on Apple TV, you might be excited about our segments today.
I think so. You'll learn how to do makeup inspired by the show and look like you belong right here in Palm Beach. We have a big show coming your way, so listen up. Welcome in to South Florida Daily.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palmtran.
I love a good retro look. I love the use of the colors. I find that the pastels are really coming back in, and it's the perfect way to kind of like merge the old with the new. So for Mitzi, I really like how she's not afraid to have a little pop of color. I used a darker purple and a lavender. I feel like it complemented what she wore and also just showed that fun side. When you do a colorful eye, it's kind of best to keep the lips a little more neutral, a little more subtle. For her eyes, I did a darker purple in the crease, really giving that round shape, and then that nice lavender right in the middle. A nice strong blush with a pop of color eye kind of makes her character. So for Linda, I kept it on the more natural side, just enhancing like with some peachy tones, like a little bit of orangey just to bring out like, those strawberry blondness. I really like to play off undertones, and I feel like her undertones are definitely more warm, and so it's really fun to bring that out. So I'm touching up a little bit of the under eye, just kind of bringing that warmth back down. I feel like, once again, don't be afraid to kind of play into whatever color you have going up top, bringing it down underneath as well, making it nice and cohesive. And then I'm doing a nice peachy lip on her. I feel like it complements, once again, those undertones. More natural, subtle, but even if makeup isn't your thing, there's still ways to play around. Doing it more monochromatically will give you that look, that nice put together look, and also just has a little fun. Mary Jones, fierce. Definitely brought a stronger cat eye and made it a little thicker than I normally would, but I feel like she can pull it off with a nice nude but brownie lip. It looks really good on her. It suits her little pout. The cat eye is something you pull off in 2024. It's intimidating, but it can be done. You just have to practice, learn your eye shape. Don't be afraid to do it, wipe it off, do it again. Maxine, one of my favorites, of course. We went for her a more mauve-y eye. I feel like with her, she once again likes to play up the colors a little bit, but still stay true to the neutral side. And mauve is the perfect way to do that. You can kind of contour the eye and still give a little flush of color. My main takeaways is don't be afraid of color. I find that they really love their pastels. They really love their nudie lips, but also a little bit of coral, a little bit of pink. Blush is a huge thing right now, and I feel like they played with it a lot back then, using it to kind of contour, show off the cheekbones a little bit. So those are definitely 3 things. Mascara, go heavy, go as heavy as you can, because that really gives the eye a more open look. They can find me at Julian Farrell Restore Salon in Palm Beach.
Okay, today we are in for a treat. We are going to do some island living. Here to help us out with that is Leslie Diver. Hi, Leslie.
Hey, Keely, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Well, today you're going to get a little piece of my bike tour here. Once you cross that bridge behind us, you're on the famed town of Palm Beach. We're known here for our colorful history, our world-class architecture, and our residents, I say both famous and infamous. So we're just going to take a little segment of it. I'm going to show you a project done by Howard Major, one of our important architects here in our history. He brought the British West Indies style to the town. And then we're going to walk our bikes through the Via Parigi, Via Meisner, and we're going to discuss Addison Meisner, our best known, our famous architect that brought the eclectic Mediterranean style to our town and really gave us our look.
Okay, Leslie, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's ride.
I'll lead. So Keely, I've stopped us here on Peruvian Avenue in front of Major Alley. Major Alley is named for Howard Major. He's the architect we credit for bringing the British West Indies style to the island and giving us this look during the Depression, when people wanted to be a little bit more low-key with their architectural styles. So instead of the big Meisner grand Mediterranean mansions, this was a popular look. Down Major Alley, you'll see these very charming 2-bedroom, 1-bath homes, 1,200 square feet that go for about $2.5 million.
Is that all?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to just move my family on over here. I'll give them a pocketbook.
But let's keep on going up Peruvian to the villas.
Okay.
So Keely, we're now in Via Parigi. This was designed in 1923 by Addison Meisner, our famed architect. He was considered a pioneer in urban developments as he designed this as retail on the first floor, apartments on the second. Popular concept now, but in 1923, very European, unheard of in the United States. So his whole thing was trying to make new buildings look old. So when he came into town, if you see in all these doors, it's called Pecky Cypress. It has little wormholes in it. They thought it was ugly, so they were using it at construction sites as cheap planking. But he adored it because with the wormholes, he even knew it looks old. So he started using it for a lot of his detail work, became popular, expensive. In the summer, he'd go to Europe and just buy architectural detail to plaster on his new buildings. So the look he has, the architectural features he's known for are, the three of them, the red barrel tile roof, that broken choppy roof line behind us. So he wanted you to think the massive piece on the far end was the original building. That flat roof line was an addition, the slanted roof line another addition, and then the many different window styles on any one facade, which we'll see better when we walk through the Via and we're in front of the Everglades Club. So I really credit Meisner and his business partner, Paris Singer of the Singer Sewing Machine Fortune, with starting Worth Avenue. It's 1919. I say they're business partners because I say Meisner's gay. Not everybody does, but I do. But Paris Singer definitely was not gay. He had an on-again, off-again relationship with Isadora Duncan, the famed dancer, the mother of modern dance. Actually had a child by her while I was married to somebody else, a very tumultuous relationship. It's 1919. They break up for the umpteenth time. He comes down here to Palm Beach to be depressed. Sadly had a depression problem, ended up killing himself a couple years later. And his buddy Meisner was up in New York struggling as an architect, got mugged by a group of hitchhikers. So Paris invites Addison, come on down to Palm Beach, convalesce in the warm Florida sun. And it's in 1919, while here, they hatched the idea that the rich really want to spend. But they're worried about vacationing in Europe and their favorite French Riviera because it's wartime in Europe. So they decide to build the Everglades Club, the palatial-sized mansions, and make Palm Beach the American Riviera. So one of our claims to fame here is we are the first town in the United States built as a resort. We've never been anything but a resort.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep moving through the Via. He always loved to put the twists and turns in the Vias, the mystery behind the next corner, and we'll be out on Worth Avenue, our famed shopping street.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Let me wrap my head around this. This is Via Parigi.
Right.
That part I got. You know I didn't know you was gonna spill all the tea, right? Of Palm Beach. I was like, what? And all this reality show stuff, I love it.
You like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
This is a great tour so far. I cannot wait to see what's around the next corner.
Thank you so much. Let's go.
Okay, so Leslie, you are from Delaware.
Correct.
And you've been in Florida for 30 years?
30
something
plus
like that?
years.
30 plus years. Why the fascination with Palm Beach? There are a lot of places to be in South Florida, but why here?
I found out I had a passion for architecture. And when you get to live in a town like Palm Beach and you're surrounded by world-class architecture, it's hard to move. Like, where else would I go that's more beautiful, safety, security, privacy? It's really a fabulous place to live in.
Well, thank you so much, Leslie. I am full from all of the tea I've been sipping, as well as eating the obligatory but imaginary popcorn from the gossip you gave us. Again, thank you so much.
You are welcome. Please come back, get another segment of the bike tour, or take the driving tour. Love to have you.
Thank you so much, and we will certainly come back. great tour of the island, and here is the best part. Besides all of the juicy gossip you get a little exercise too.
The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
The Lane Spa is very innovative, and we have many specialties that we work with here. We have facial treatments, many massage therapies, skin care, and nail care. And in addition, there are 30 licensed professionals, including a medical doctor. When people come into our doors, they say that their energy seems completely different when they walk in the door. When they leave, it's almost like the shoulders that are here are now here. They kind of like saunter out or just stretch out and leave the spa and say, I wish I could come back. Can I come back tomorrow? The most popular treatments are, believe it or not, we have couples massage, which they just love. And we also have many different facials and facial treatments, which include machines. So we are able to offer a lot for the young woman and even a mature woman to go ahead and rejuvenize and refresh their face. The most popular facial is a customized facial. So what happens when you enter the room with your esthetician, you both talk about what areas of concern do you have with your face or with your skin, and then we customize it especially for the person and their needs. As we know that stress is dis-ease. So when you come in and you're allowed to go ahead and have your massage or even your facial treatment or a nail service, what happens is we are able to create a relaxation not only physically but also in the mind. So we always say to ourselves, stress less, live more. The atmosphere was created for me. I'm a high energy woman and I just wait every day for when I can relax and let go. So I tried to create something here for everybody. When they come in, they can just let go. Whatever they had outside there, they just let it go when they come in here. They get to stay healthy, be beautiful, and stress less. Like I said, I wanted to create something that was so much about what I was trying to achieve in my life, not just people coming into the spa. I come in here for my rest, for my relaxation. So that was very important to me when I opened up my business. Everybody's ready for Mother's Day once they leave the Lane Spa.
What you'll do is you'll greet your guests with sincerity and you'll say, good evening, welcome to Cafe La Rope Restaurant. It's an honor to have you here this evening. If you'd like to follow me, we'll go right to the table.
Well, that's a lot to memorize. Okay.
No, well,
I couldn't just say, hey, thanks for coming, come on in. No, you need more. You need more from me. Yeah,
well,
okay.
More service oriented.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cafe La Rope. Thanks so much for being here this evening. Let me escort you to your table.
Very good.
Not
very
bad.
Good,
Okay.
Very good.
All
You're
right.
a partner here.
Yeah. What's the food like here at Cafe La Rope?
We like to call it current international cuisine. We have pastas, we have meats from veal chops to filet mignon to Dover sole, many different soups, salads.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so here we've got the potato galette with the smoked salmon and American caviar. Garnished with egg whites, egg yolks, onions, and parsley.
Wow. Okay. Oop, I lost my caviar.
Oh, you can't lose your caviar. American
Such
caviar.
an interesting taste. I've never tasted this type of dish before, so this is...
Also do this as an hors d'oeuvre for during a cocktail party. We'll serve this as an hors d'oeuvre, only a bite size.
That makes sense.
Yeah, in one piece. You want to try the lobster salad now?
You know, now that you're asking. We'll do a little bit of this. I should probably have an orange with that. Wow, that's fantastic
Delicious.
too.
Yeah.
Wow. These are things that I would never think to order. Are you guys all together? We are, yes. How are you? Hello. You're eating with her? Yeah. Yeah, met her earlier. Wonderful lady. Yeah, she was angry at the people that were late. I'm sure that wasn't anything personal.
You never know where you'll find us, and that's why you should follow us on social.
Yeah, see what we're up to. We post behind the scenes photos, giveaways, and so much more on Instagram and Facebook.
At South FL Daily. The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by Eldorado Furniture. South Florida Daily is on the move with PalmTran.
When people pop the question, they often ask me, where should they get married? So this segment is going to show you places you can say I do in Palm Beach County. What better place to start with is the Addison in Boca Raton. This place has so many great rooms and amenities. You must say I do here. This historic, elegant, and charming Boca Raton-based wedding venue specializes in catering, corporate events, and weddings in South Florida. Well, if you know me, you know I do not do outdoors well, but guess what? You cannot help but enjoy these outdoor amenities here at the Addison. I want to say thank you for having us here. I'm with the beautiful Zoe, who is the VP of the Addison in Boca Raton. This is beautiful. Just want to say that I had to get that out the way.
It's 100 years of beautiful. Next year we celebrate our 100th anniversary, and yes, it's pretty spectacular.
So as we talk about the weddings and the beautiful events you have here, because I know you just don't have weddings, but we want to talk about the brides. How do you want them to feel when they walk into this beautiful landscape?
Well, we want them to feel very special. You know, our entire family here at the Addison likes to treat our brides as if they were a member of our own family. And we want them to sparkle on their wedding day. We want them to literally leave here having had the most spectacular experience. And this courtyard really does set the tone for magnificent. And that's what we want every bride's wedding to be.
So what I love most about this place is you give people choices. Can you talk about some of the rooms that you have here? Because I was doing a tour, I'm a little tired. You got a lot of space over here.
We sure do.
Lots of choices.
Absolutely. I mean, in all reality, every bride is different. And you don't want people to come to a wedding venue and say, oh, we saw that last week, or we were there last week and it was the same. So we do have different spaces. This particular building is called our main dining room building. And this was actually built in 1925 by renowned architect Addison Meisner. And it used to be a restaurant back then. He used to bring all of the, celebrities, dames and dignitaries here for lunch with the idea of selling them real estate on the beachfront. So this building is not only historic because the Addison is a historic landmark, but it's in its original format, totally historic, old world feel. And then we have more of a modern ballroom for the brides that are looking for something that is more modern in our Meisner ballroom. So we have something for everybody. And if you're looking to do a bridal shower or a baby shower and you want to be in a very open-y, airy room, our Solano ballroom gives you that daytime vibe with the outside being inside the room.
Now, I just don't want to just talk about weddings because you have so many different options for people. You do corporate events here as well.
We absolutely do. Whatever special moment in your life, we can host it. And likewise, if you want to bring your employees to an amazing location and treat them for a team building day, or just celebrate a special moment with your team, this is the place to do it.
Listen, if my boss brought me here, I would never want to leave work, okay? I'm like, can we have team meetings here every day?
Well, it's an environment that your team is going to really focus on the next chapter of a company's history right here in our courtyard. So perfect location for corporate as well as special events and weddings.
I know that you love this place so much, and people do have many other places that they can go to get married. Please tell me what makes this location so unique to Palm Beach County.
Well, other than the beauty and the fact that we're a historic building and property, is we have an award-winning chef right here at the Addison. We do organic farm-to-table produce. Our menus are curated for the weddings where guests actually get to choose what they want to eat on the day of the wedding. And our food is...
On the day of the wedding, Zoe?
Absolutely.
Never heard of that.
Well, it's very unique to the Addison. Nobody else does that. So let me give you an example. When you go to a restaurant, you sit down, your server comes to your table, and they ask you whether you would like the sea bass or the filet or the citrus chicken. Correct. Exactly that happens here at the Addison. We have a guest server ratio of 1 to 10 guests, meaning that every table has their own unique server that's going to be taking care of all of their drinks for the night. There's no lines at our bars. And then the chef is going to cook your filet. You'd like it blue, no problem. With a double veg, we're going to make that happen for you. The food is cooked to order once the guest sits down at the table.
You told me, Zoe.
Our food is amazing. You want to come and eat here.
Before we go on tour, I need to know how can people reach you so they can experience the Addison as well.
Well, we have a team of wedding planners waiting to take your call. Give us a call any day of the week, 561-372-0568. And of course, you can go to our website, www.theaddison.com. And we are available to take your call, take you on a tour, and we'd love to see you here soon.
And their website has the most amazing pictures. I cannot wait for you to get excited about the Addison as well. So I'm ready to go on tour, Zoe.
Let's go. Let me take you around our beautiful property.
Thank you.
The Palm Beach Zoo and Conservation Society is more than just a zoo. Let's head inside and learn about what they're doing here at the zoo and beyond to ensure species survival for a host of animals. It looks like a zoo. It sounds like a zoo.
Yeah.
But it's more than a zoo,
It's
right?
way more than a zoo.
I mean, look at this guy. Are you kidding me?
It's really an important piece of a community. People aren't really tuned into nature and they don't get out in nature near as much. So a zoo is kind of that place where people come and they think they're just gonna have fun. And what really happens is a transformation.
Thanks for watching another episode of South Florida Daily. We look forward to bringing you a lot more things to see and do in South Florida right here tomorrow.
And don't forget, if you enjoyed that segment at the beginning of the show featuring all of the makeup looks from Palm Royale, tune in tomorrow because we're going to teach you how to dress like a character in the show, so you don't want to miss that.
We'll see you right here tomorrow on Fox 29 at noon. Have a great rest of your day.